Hello, hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination, Freelancer. And we pick up where we left off, kind of in the last episode. We have begun our fourth tier of the PsyOps campaign. Unfortunately, the first level, the recording seemed to have failed, and I can't go back and redo it. So we're going to pick up on the next level where we take on Whittleton Creek, where we have 3 targets, 1 safe, 1 courier, 1 supplier, and we have only 1 disguise. We have to blind a guard, and we have to eliminate guards with a sniping rifle as our optional objectives. So moving on to our prestige objectives, and we have unsilenced pistol kill epic, assault rifle kill epic, and collateral kill accident. So as this is Whittleton Creek, I think we'll go for the collateral kill accident, as I happen to know where there is at least 1 propane cylinder. So other items we're going to need: a flash phone for the blind guard will do nicely. We're going to need a sniping rifle as well for the eliminating the guards. We're also going to need a trusty silenced pistol. I think that will just about do. Let's just grab the sniping rifle. It doesn't have to be an epic one, so we'll bring the original Sega or Sega. So we're going to head off to Whittleton Creek and try to do better than we did in the last campaign.
When you reach your destination. Welcome to Whittleton Creek. Intel tells us that the operative syndicate members are currently in the area. Track them down and do what you do best. But this is not going to be easy. Previous actions have put them on high alert, so you need to be tactical. Good luck, 47.
So here we are in the leafy suburbs of Whittleton Creek. It looks like one of our targets is over in Cassidy's property, and possibly one of the others is in Janus's property. So we are going to have to make our way around here. We have a few extra cameras I've noticed dotted about the place for this one, namely the one right outside the side of Nolan Cassidy's property right there. So we're just gonna excuse me, mate. Thank you very much. I believe you have a key I require. Thank you. We need to take out that camera as well before we make our way in. It's up around there somewhere. Yeah, that looks good. So that's one of the cameras dealt with. There is another one inside, but before we go in fully, we can utilize this extra guard right here. I'm going to wait for him to turn around, and then I'm going to throw my flash phone over the fence, and hopefully he will collect that. That looked pretty good, actually. Just landed where he was walking. So he has noticed the phone. He sent somebody else to go and get it anyway. It doesn't matter. They're both guards. So we're going to ring that phone, and we make our way onto the property. I think these 2 guys are going to have to go. So as soon as that flash device goes off, these 2 are going to get headshots. 1, 2, lovely. I failed to notice the 3rd guard in the area while I'm taking out the camera, and he's going to start shooting. Luckily we can shoot back. Where'd you go? There you are. Right, so we've alerted everybody in the Cassidy property to our presence, so we're going to vacate that area. We'll come back to that target a little bit later. It turns out our next target loiters around the house with the boat outside, where there are 2 guards in the back garden. So we're going to quickly render him unconscious right next to the propane cylinder I mentioned earlier. So we'll take this opportunity to get our collateral accident kill. So if I can just knock this guy out without alerting his colleague. Oh yes, I think we've got away with that. It doesn't matter if we do alert his colleague, because we're going to shoot him in the head anyway. And several more times maybe. Drop, that's it, where we go. So all we have to do now is drag our unfortunate friend here, the collateral as it were, to our casserole. We're just going to drag him over to the propane cylinder, go and retrieve our sniping rifle. There you are, we'll have that as well, whatever it is. And all we have to do now is detonate the propane cylinder. Now, I could pick the cylinder up and move it somewhere better, but we'll just take the shots from here and move on.
Excellent work, 47. You've spread fear within the Syndicate.
So, target 1 dealt with, prestige objective acquired, and we managed to deflate a inflatable crocodile. So we're going to move on now to our next target, and we're going to end up accidentally. I'm going to utilize a little known tool to people outside of the speedrunning community at the very least. If you take 3 shots at a guard, that guard will come running directly to where you took the shots from. So we're going to utilize that, like I said, completely by accident. I was aware of the technique, but I don't generally use it. So the plan here basically is eliminate 3 guards with a sniping rifle. Now, unfortunately, our first shot missed Gunther, and Janus and everybody over there has got into a bit of panic. So at this point I realise if I fire one more shot, that guard will now come running to this exact spot, and he will isolate himself, and we can then begin our objective of removing the guards with the sniping rifle. So we're just going to make our way over to the bathroom here, retrieve our silenced sniping rifle once again, and keep an eye out for the guard. He should be arriving momentarily. Ah, yes, there he is. So as you can see, 3 shots at them, not directly at them, but around them close enough, will get them to come to you. This also works if your target is a guard. Now, unfortunately, as you can see, I am a terrible shot. We've got 2 guards in the area, now both shooting at us. So, yeah, we're going to have to drop both of you real quick. There's probably a whole load of other people coming this way. So let's try and get away and maybe regenerate some of our health before anybody else gets here. And unfortunately, the one room in this floor that has a cupboard in it is locked. But luckily we have a lockpick in the form of our sniping rifle. So it looks like no one is actually coming to investigate. So we somehow managed to contain that, and we've got away with it. So we only need now to eliminate 1 more guard and 2 more targets. Unfortunately, as you can see, we're not quite getting our target here. Let's just take that 3rd shot, because that target is a guard. So he's going to make his way over here as fast as he can. In the meantime, we're going to grab that tripwire mine, and we'll wait for him in the closet provided. And when he arrives, we can just take out our sniping rifle once again and locate our target, who hopefully is alone, and he is. So yeah, step out, sir. Hello, how are you? It's time for you to go for a flying lesson.
Syndicate member eliminated. Well done, 47.
So that's 2 of our targets taken care of, and all of our guards. So all of our objectives pretty much are now complete, as long as we don't change disguise more than once. And so far we haven't changed disguise at all. So unfortunately our target did get a few shots off, so we're just going to hide away in the cupboard for a few moments while we wait to see if anyone comes running. It looks like nobody has. Ah, just 1 guy. Sneaking around, are we? In somebody else's property. That's trespassing. I know all about that. So let's just, whose outfit shall we take? We've got one of Cassidy's bodyguards, and 1 regular guard. I think we'll take the bodyguard outfit. Unfortunately, we still are carrying an illegal item, so let's put our sniping rifle back in the briefcase, and we can move on to our 3rd and final target. So let's just leave everybody. Oh, hello, Mrs. West. Did you come back at just the wrong moment, along with your son, I believe? So we have left quite a number of bodies in the West property. We can now return to our initial target, and after watching him for a little while, it appears he comes and leans at the window to have a cigarette. That window we are just outside of. So down goes the target 3.
Well done, 47. This will surely be a blow to the syndicate. Get back to the safe house. I'll be in touch.
I'll be there shortly, Diana. I have one more thing I wish to do before leaving Whittleton Creek, and that is the safe. Unfortunately, the safe is in the property that's being renovated, and it is absolutely crawling with guards. We have managed to cause ourselves a bit of an alert. If we can just get this last guy before too many others come in, we might just be able to get into the building and to the safe. So these two have managed to run straight past me without spotting me, so we can now make our way past them and up into the property. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't... Oh, bugger. So we've been spotted entering in this area. Now that could be a problem. Let's just focus on the safe for now, and hopefully everybody else will go back to their usual routines by the time we leave. So we have our first clue just there on the table. I'm assuming the rest will be up in the attic area. There isn't much of this area to explore, and it turns out that the safe and both the clues are directly in front of me. So this will be rather simple. So clue number 2 and clue number 3 scanned, safe officially cracked, and we are richer by a couple of grand. 3 grand in fact. So let's get ourselves prepared just in case. Hopefully, like I said, everybody has gone back to their normal routines. Unfortunately, they haven't, which means it looks very, very likely that we will be shooting our way out of this area. So let's hope this doesn't go the same way it did in Marrakesh earlier in the campaign. So we have a number of guards over here. I think it's time we sort of one-hit kill as many of these guys as possible. We do need to conserve ammo as much as we can, as there will not be an easy way to restock. And we're doing all right. There's possibly 3 more to go, 2 more to go. Oh, he didn't go down. 1 more to go. He is shooting quite a lot. He may have attracted, more people heading this way. Quite a few, in fact. We have 2 more on the left. You go down, stay down, and then you stay down. We've got 1 more on the way in, but I think he's taking his time. We might just have an opportunity here to escape if he doesn't turn immediately through that gate, and he hasn't. So I'm going to risk it for a biscuit, and we're just going to run for the nearest exit, not forgetting, of course, to retrieve our sniping rifle, something I forget to do all too often, which is why our sniping rifle cabinet is rather sparse at the present. So, 1 more syndicate member taken down, or 3 in this case. We're going to make our way back to the ICA safe house. We've done really, really well for our objectives for this mission, so we should earn ourselves a nice tidy sum combined with the contents from the safe. So we're back on track. So even though we've lost the recording for level 1, again, for that recording we did very, very well. You'll just have to take my word for it.
There's still much work to get done. Recuperate and prepare
So
for
once
your next
back
assignment.
in the safe house, as per tradition, we are going to drop all of our goodies, of which I don't think we actually grabbed very much. We got the tripwire mine, I think that was about it. So let's receive our reward. And what do we have? A replacement flash phone. That could come in very handy. So we'll leave the story there for now, and we will pick it up again in the next episode, assuming that the recording does not fail again. My PlayStation is getting very, very old. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.